Decepticons and Duelists. Welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a really popular card, mostly used and known by many. If you already seen the title, you already know what card I'm talking about. But before I do, I just want to say that tomorrow will be my 1-year anniversary of doing YouTube, and I like it so far. Still do. Having too much fun to stop, so gonna keep going, and no one's gonna stop me. So in today's video, I'm gonna be reviewing the card Sangan. Sangan. Sorry for the mispronunciation of the word. Alright, now let's just breeze past this because no one cares about these parts. He's a level 3 dark attribute fiend type monster with 1000 attack, 600 defense. I will get to his effect in a second. But everything else, weak sauce, no one cares. No one cares about his attack, no one cares about his defense. Though he does have some decent attack for a level 3 monster. Dark type, pretty heavily supported, so his type will be fine. Fiend type card. Again, a lot of popular fiends, so not that bad. I love the design. I love how he's like a Kirby, if you guys know what I'm talking about. He's like that, but he's like a mix of Karibo, but with 3 eyes. I don't know, it's cool. But anyways, the most important thing about this card is its effect. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. Now, despite this being a very old card, I still personally think it sees a lot of play today. And it rightfully so. It helps a lot. It searches your deck with a monster with 1500 or less attack. And while we're on that subject, I always wanted to know, how many monsters can Sangan search out? Well, actually, I did a little research on this. Now, all my information comes from the Yugioh wiki. So, I found out that over 500 cards in the TCG and OCG have 1500 or less attack. So, pretty clear cut. That just means Sangan can search over 500 cards. Well, not exactly. See, there's one problem. Some of those cards are extra deck monsters. So like your Links, your Fusions, your Xyz, your Synchros, Pendulums not so much, but all those extra deck monsters. So it kind of narrows down the number a lot. And there's a problem with that because I don't exactly know how many extra deck monsters with 15 or less attack there are. So I'm gonna estimate by saying between 300 and 400 monsters can be searched by Sangan, plus 2 more, because in its effect it never stated that you can't search out Sangan. So technically you can search out Sangan again as well, which means that's 2 more added. So then you would think, well, then it's 302 to 402. Well, there's another problem. You can play 3 more copies of every monster. So, on top of that, multiply the number by 3, then you would get either 906 to 1206. So yes, there are a lot of monsters this guy can add to your hand. Now obviously his effect can be negated, but that's kind of fair because this is an old school card. He wasn't really meta relevant and he wasn't forced to gain protection, but it's still a pretty cool effect, and it's still a very useful card, especially in the modern day where a lot of searcher cards are needed. Granted, this one is not as specific as a few others, but it's still a really useful card. And I would say that that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I also hope you have a great day. But I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye everyone.